Good morning, class. Hope everybody's having a good day. For bell work today, we're going to do something a little different. We have a fun activity where you are stranded on a deserted island in the Pacific. All you have is your clothes and shoes. There's no food. There's food and water on the island, but nothing else. I'm going to drop a list of things you might find useful in the chat below. You'll choose eight of the most useful items, rank them in order of usefulness. Can someone volunteer to read the items when I um, put them in the chat below, please?
I can volunteer.
Okay, cool.
So what we have is a box of matches, a magnifying glass, a cooking pot, a ball of string, a radio with batteries, a compass, a knife, a blanket, 20 meters of nylon rope, antibacterial ointment for cuts and bruises, a pair of knitting needles, a roll of duct tape, a plate, a water bottle, a mirror, a bar of soap, a hairbrush, a pair of sunglasses, a box of salt, a pair of socks, a roll of toilet paper, a pair of binoculars, and a frisbee.
You guys will be going into breakout rooms and figuring out your list together. And then in 5 minutes, you'll be coming back here. So I'll be putting you guys in breakout rooms.
Hey, Jude. Okay, so we're supposed to be figuring out what we want in our desert island. Do you have did you think about it mentally as you were reading it out loud? Like what you
Yeah, I did. So I just know like my top one would be a box of matches.
Because fire? Okay, I didn't even think about that. That's really smart. Okay. And then a knife. I feel like a knife is necessary.
Yeah. Like animals, you don't know the environment. So
yeah. But there's gonna be food. So do we really need knives?
So if you have food, you have water, like the next thing my brain goes to is shelter, like food, water, and shelter. So like
blanket.
Yeah, like
okay. Let me like put it in the chat or like write it down so I have it written somewhere when we're supposed to go back. I'm gonna put my notes and write it there. What else? It's in the chat, right? Like the entire list is in the chat, so we can still see. Yeah, we could still see it. Okay.
I feel like a radio with batteries would be very useful. Contact the outside.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like in my mind, like we can't leave. I don't know why.
That's why you're trying to leave. Okay. I get what you mean though. Like you're stuck in the desert island. You like do what you can.
Or a compass too.
A compass is nice, but yeah.
Yeah.
The rope. What would you use?
Ointment. The ointment is necessary.
What would you use the rope for though? But the ointment is nice.
I don't know what you can use that.
I feel like rope, you could use it for shelter. You could use it for a lot of things, so it might be useful.
A box of salt is good to preserve food, but if we have food, like, do we need to preserve it?
I don't know. It depends on the food. Obviously a pair of sunglasses. That's a must.
Why?
Hello, the sun.
No,
it's a desert island. It's an island.
Most necessary thing.
A knitting needles. I don't know why you would need knitting
things. Yeah. Okay.
How would you knit things? You don't have the material for it.
Yeah, but like if we have the clothes on ourselves and like if something happens to it, we could just like fix it, right?
That is smart. Yeah.
Okay. A pair of socks. Wait. Okay. So box of matches, blanket. Sorry, I should probably. Box of matches, blanket, radio, compass, antibacterial ointment, pair of knitting needles. So we have 2 more items. A cooking pot? Well, the thing is like, wait.
We need more details on the food.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say salt because we need to like preserve food and we need a little bit seasoning.
A pair of binoculars so like you can keep an eye out for like oncoming shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could do all that.
I don't know.
Or a magnifying glass. Have you ever watched the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie where he uses his glasses to like start a fire? So that would be nice.
Okay. Well, I feel like a bar of soap is more necessary than a magnifying
Are we alone on the island? Because like would it matter?
Okay. A bar of soap. Yeah, we do need a bar of soap for our own personal hygiene. Maybe we don't need. Okay.
I feel like we're exceeding 8.
No. We're last one. Last one.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like a frisbee's necessary. Oh, a roll of duct tape. A roll of duct tape.
What would you do with the frisbee? You're alone in the island. Like, who would you?
Oh. I don't know. Make friends with a squirrel. A roll of duct tape. Okay.
Or a monkey? Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay.
A duct tape.
Matches, blanket, radio, compass, antibacterial ointment, a pair of knitting needles, a bar of soap, and a roll of duct tape.
Perfect. I
Okay.
like that list.
Okay. And I think we could just wait until we get the thing to go back. Or yeah. Okay.
So how did it go?
My group is still coming back.
Okay.
Okay, we came up with our list. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Did you guys come up with a reasoning?
Yeah.
Yes.
We was talking about how like she was thinking if we have food and water, the next thing that goes to her head is shelter. And so we like thought of things that we need for shelter and like security and stuff basically. We deferred in a little bit of things. Like I wanted a frisbee.
But then I realized, like, who are you gonna play frisbee with?
You, who else?
Like by yourself with the squirrel or something. Also like knitting needles. That was kind of something like we reasoned out. We were like, oh, if something happens to our clothes or something.
Yeah, it needed a bit clarification.
Yeah. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like we should have put an axe in there. Or a water
Yeah, that would have been very useful.
instead of a knife. We didn't get a knife because we were thinking like, what would we need a knife for? But axe sounds like it's better. Yeah, that's it. The other group can go now.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing that. Good job, guys.